There are 6 items under my report. I just wanted to add some comments to item 1, clubhouse renovations. We have factored in some additional change orders, and if you include pending and approved change orders, we're now over the contingency amount of $100,000. We're now over by about $2,000 at this point, and that includes an item that will be discussed further in this meeting, and that's the additional paving. The estimated completion date has been moved by about 18 days, and they are allowed that allowance due to the number of change orders. So we're now looking at the 13th of July, and they still think that's a realistic and achievable date.
When did we go over $100,000? When did we breach the
Well,
budget?
you will tonight if you approve the additional paving change or amendment.
Do you have any estimates on these items 11 through 19? Any estimates?
No.
Rough order magnitude? Anything?
No. They will be, with the exception of the window door height change as a code requirement, I think the rest will be fairly nominal. Okay. Nominal being less than several thousand.
When one builds one's private residence, one's builder always comes with a shopping list of change orders. And one looks at the shopping list and says, gee, I can't afford that. Do we just rubber stamp whatever these people come? I mean, we've got a whole list. Last meeting we sat here and I was told that we were over the rough spot and there probably would be almost no change orders to go forward. Now this month we've gone from $30,000 committed to over $100,000 committed. We can't continue to do this.
No, that's not what he said.
I guess I misheard.
Last time we were pending and realized we were at 70,000, so we're going from 30 to 100.
We were at 70, okay, you're right, pending and yes, you're right.
And the good thing about this list, even though it has grown substantially since the last board meeting, the items listed are small items in terms of dollars. And as far as your first statement, we are very carefully watching this. You do have a project administrator, and I don't, looking down this list, I don't think these are not optional, items for you. The majority, like elevator difference, plumbing changes, downspouts, load-bearing wall, ventilation, electrical changes, water supply. A lot of these are absolutely things that you need to operate that building efficiently and in some cases even to be code compliant. So a renovation project is always difficult. That's what I've been told. And there are so many unknowns. That building, speaking of a dormant period, has been dormant for some 30 years, and there are a lot of ghosts in there.
I understand.
Yeah. No.
And John, to be honest, the big ones are all brought back to the board for their approval. And there have been 2 big ones, one of which was approved by the board, and the other is up for consideration today, and may not be approved.
I'm not trying to point fingers at any individual. I'm just saying the fact that the board needs to recognize that we've already, tonight we're on the verge of overspending our budget on yet another line item this year. And sooner or later, this has to stop. The printing press in the basement of the office is broken. And we can't produce any more money.
Well, we are taking a lot of cost-cutting measures right now. And one is staff, which you're aware of. Second, we've cut back on patrol. We are looking at every line item step. Both of us too, John, done the same. So we're very sensitive to that fact, and we're going to be continuing to be aggressive with that throughout the year.